Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. It's Mel, aka Baby Girl, and I have some really good ones for you today. I am going to reveal to you at the end of the video, so if you want to know what that is and be a part of it, then stay tuned and watch the whole video. I will tell you at the end. I gotta be like that because I gotta make sure you guys are watching. I just can't have any ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's get started on this spooky video in the Halloween season. It's getting cold out. I can't wait to go to bonfires and then it's hoodie and, lined legging weather. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I love it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You get it. You get it. You. Sorry, guys. I got a little unhinged. I got a little bit crazy there. I do have a scary picture I want to show you guys right here. Listen to your babies. They don't quite know how to handle their own emotions and things like that. So, like, if your baby is, like, in this next video you're about to see sitting next to you and is very uncomfortable, very afraid, I think that your best bet would be to, like, kind of diffuse the situation. Like, you can be scared too, but I would at least try to get both of your fears down a notch, because you're only going to make the whatever's there go absolutely ape shit if it's feeding on both of your fear. You know what I mean? And as a mom, you have to let your baby know that you are by all means going to protect her or him from everything and anything that could possibly hurt them, right? So, and they don't want to be scared of a ghost, so they're going to, look to you to be their savior in that moment. And I just don't think that you want to waste that by being scared with them and causing anything to be stronger than it should be. You know what I mean?
Now, Nadine primarily posts videos of her and her family, filming their daily lives and capturing their most precious moments. On a day like any other, Nadine and her daughter Blake decide to relax and watch some TV. But this time, something's off. Already feeling a little creeped out, Blake tells her mom that something is wrong, as there seems to be a lingering sense of fear that she just can't shake. As the show progresses, things take a terrifying turn. Take a look.
Blakey, you okay?
There's nothing you can do or say to change that.
I love you.
Do you want me to go open the door? Why?
Well,
No?
sucks for you.
Okay. Okay, I'm honestly freaking out and I don't know what to do. Just a couple minutes ago, I got up and I closed my door because she kept pointing to my room saying, Mommy, someone's over there.
Yes, but
And she was terrified. She was terrified. Of course, freaking me out. So I went over there and she just said, no, Mommy, come here, Mommy, sit, Mommy, don't go over there. And so I called the dog and I closed the door. And as you can see, dude, she's still terrified. She's still terrified. She doesn't want me going over there. She doesn't want me to open the door.
one thing to find that wasn't expired.
I'm terrified.
Usually an upbeat and bubbly child, Blake is visibly shaken by the alleged figure. As mentioned in the video, Nadine sees no one standing in the doorway, so she has no idea what her daughter actually saw. However, This isn't the only instance of paranormal activity going on in her home.
I wish I wouldn't have made that mistake with my kids. I mean, I wish I wouldn't have made a lot of mistakes with mine, but I did, and, you know, we have to live and we have to grow from that. We have to be better people, right, Gypsy Rose?
I think I left my phone at the party. Will you go check for me? Ashley, Grace, please. My feet hurt. Fine. Thanks.
Rocking chairs already freak me out, right? Like, because there was a rocking chair in my grandma's bedroom after my grandfather passed away, and I remember I used to have to sleep in there after my grandfather passed away. My grandma, she wasn't superstitious really or anything like that, but she would be like, you know, whatever, you can go to sleep in here, it's no big deal, even though that was literally like where he passed away was on the bed. But I used to deal with it, but I used to see the rocking chair rock in the middle of the night. It used to freak me out. So watch this video and tell me, like, what do you think? Or do you have any stories in your family like that? This poor young woman, okay, she's just being a girl's girl. She's just doing her makeup and videos and doing her hair, the get ready with me thing. And this little fucker won't leave her the hell alone. Leave her alone! Like, I understand, maybe you want some attention there, ghost person, feller, lady, whatever. But you need to understand that this young woman has a life and you can't always be invading it. Flipping her hair around and all that.
Oh, tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulip with me.
Start wimping, or you would hear I me, who's meaning all my kids, and it's a legend.
Come tiptoe through the tulip with me. Lady.
Luckily, he
While you're in the laundry room, you want to go ahead and do a few loads. I could use it. Thank you so much. I mean, if you're going to live in this house rent-free, you better do some chores. You know what I'm saying? And since you're right there by the washer and dryer, by all means, go for it, my friend. Go for it. Although, I think it would be so hilarious if you actually did see, like, a ghost doing your laundry. That'd be funny. I like to think of things in a comedic way so that you're always laughing about something. Nothing seems too serious, you know?
I mean, would it kill you not to be so funny all the time? That's all I'm asking.
I like to have fun. I want to have fun in these videos, so I try to make them funny as well. I hope they are. And not just my cringe comedy, if you will. These are highlights from an X-Cam that these people left at the Sweet Springs Sanatorium doing a paranormal investigation. So, yes, they were looking for this kind of activity, but this is several different clips of the same night. On the third floor, this camera's by itself. You know, no one's obviously near it. I mean, for me, I've always wanted to do a ghost hunt at a place like this, but the thing about it is that, like, I would have to do an extensive meditation beforehand. Like, I normally meditate anyways. I usually meditate, obviously, every single day. That's a normal thing to do. I do daily affirmations and that kind of thing. And then I'll even usually try to incorporate meditation before I do my video recording so that I'm fully, like, cleansed and open-minded and able to talk about everything. And I would have to do intense meditation and praying and stuff like that before going into a place like this. I think that ultimately that is what a lot of these ghost hunters and things like that, that's what they lack, is making sure that they have a complete clear mind before they go into these places.
Alright, next camera is up and running.
This video cracks me up, and you know why? Because I have a dear friend of mine that passed away in oh gosh, it's been a while now, in 2022, around Christmas time, and like hearing the guy that's in the background of her would totally be him. I mean, he wouldn't even catch him anywhere near anything having to do with the paranormal, especially anywhere that you would need holy water, unless it was church, bitch. I'm just saying. Oh, and shout out to Sebastian Soto. I've been watching his videos lately. I really love his videos. If you're wanting to get all the tea all the time, bitch, he's your best friend. So go check him out.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Don't leave now. I'm calling the police.
The next video is from the inside of a haunted museum after hours, and it shows this little ghost. It's trying not to be like too obvious, but you can see as it goes back and forth, and it's like trying to go up the stairs, but you can clearly see it. And being that it's after hours in the haunted museum, like of all times to be caught on the CCTV footage, you know, it definitely was. I mean, maybe it was coming down for a quick snack, and the paparazzi's always got to be down there taking some damn video of it.
Our dad captured a ghost on camera. The last clip I show you will give you nightmares. In this scary video, an horrifying non-human shadow figure crawls up a staircase at a haunted museum. Watch this. Moments later, the figure returns, this time walking upright, entering the room, and immediately turning around to leave. On its second approach, you can see that it has a bluish coat on and white gloves. What could this figure be? Could it be a former museum employee? Or could it be a spirit attached to an object within the museum? Or could it even be a demonic force due to some negative energy? Tonight, we are going to be investigating this very museum live on TikTok to find out. What we find might be disturbing.
Hello? Dude, those mannequins scared me so.
If you want to see more scary content, follow us on TikTok and join our live stream.
But this video here, this next video, is so incredibly sweet, and in fact touched my heart. If you have animals, or, you know, if you're sensitive to content about your animals passing or anything like that, I wouldn't watch this clip. But I mean, it doesn't show anything bad. It's just a very sweet clip of how they believe that their little kitty is haunting his old cat tree. My grandfather, or in-law, his cat was like 20-some years old when it passed finally. And I don't want to think about the day that mine's gone. Anyway, so... These people were in the middle of doing a paranormal investigation when all of a sudden, like, if you have a sensitivity to sound in any way, shape, or form, I would just turn the volume down to see how you tolerate this next clip. It's rather loud. Being that this is an abandoned hospital, so why would this be happening? And, like, they're not expecting it at all.
Okay, this is a paranormal investigation in a abandoned hospital, and then all of a sudden the panic alarms start going off from one of the wards.
Bless you. Guys, the nurse alarms are going off.
Now, you know how I often say that demons will come and depict themselves as young kids, right? And when they want to show themselves to you. And that's when they want to bewilder your mind and they want you to think that this is a child, you know, have nothing to worry about. But you do. You do. You know, you never let your guard down. Never let your guard down, because then these demons and their nasty activity are going to swoop in. They're going to know right when the right moment is. And they're going to say, look, he's vulnerable. And then they're going to get you. And that's when we got Amityville Horror all over again. Do you want that? I don't want that. So we need to mind our P's and Q's and know when we should communicate and when we should back off until we have professionals. Okay? Nobody's getting possessed over here.
There's something probably watching you right now, and it's probably closer than you think. And I'm going to show you just what it could be. I've shared this picture only one time before. It was submitted to me by one of my followers a few months ago. And I had a lot of people who messaged me saying that this picture disturbed them quite a bit. This is a picture of a demon who is trying to manifest as a young girl. And I will warn you right now before I show it in just a moment, if this stuff freaks you out and you think you may have trouble sleeping, just keep scrolling. So if you're still here, I assume you want to see it, and I'm going to show it to you. And I want to show you two pictures. The first one is a little blurry. It's the one taken before where you can't see much. It's kind of blurry, out of focus. But in the second picture, it's plain as day. Again, last chance. If you want to keep scrolling, right now's your opportunity. Okay, I warned you. This is the first picture. You honestly can't see much. It's in a bedroom of a house. You can see stuff just lying around. I think there's a closet there. But watch this second picture. You can clearly see in the middle of this picture in this bedroom, there is what appears to be a little girl. Only it's not a little girl. This is something demonic. You can tell it's got unusually unproportionate long arms, like ridiculous. But you can make out the pink dress, the long hair, the facial features are distorted. This is one of the freakiest ones that I've seen in a long time. I've had a lot of people ask me about this, but I warned you guys. If you have any paranormal evidence you'd like to share, my email's listed in my bio. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.
Oh my god. Ew.
Dermitage did star patterns last season. Be original, you stupid bitch.
What the Not over here. Not over here. Oh. Not here.
Really, the only word for it is...
This poor woman has a very scary accident happen to her where she nearly loses her life as it is, and then she's home for a little while in recovery, and then this happens to her. It makes you want to come to the damn video and give her a hug and tell her it's going to be okay. Oh my God. I can't watch someone be tortured like that. It just makes me sick. Just like my fiance yesterday making me watch damn slasher movies all day. I love a good slasher, don't get me wrong. I just can't look when it's super damn gory. I can't. Because I can feel it. It's like I get the tingly whippity whoopies.
Don't repeat that.
Late at night, when the following happens, the person recording is alone at home when all of a sudden, something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now, the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered. But during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
Oh my God.
Somehow, the two doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear. Soon after, the video comes to an end. But this wouldn't be the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens. Just like before, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
So this guy here is recording a deer. Now, in the middle of the night, if you saw a beautiful deer out in your front yard, wouldn't you take out your phone and record, or am I the only weirdo here? Is he the only weirdo? Because I believe that you would. I mean, unless you just don't find them to be beautiful, but I do, and I know he did. And then he sees these weird reflection in the damn video, and he doesn't even notice it himself. It takes him giving the video to somebody else, And them saying, did you look at this at all? Or were you demerized? Dearbra. You know what I'm talking about. It's funny.
It was half deer, half zebra. So I'm like, oh shit, it's a deer, bruh. Like,
a man was sent a video from one of his family members that he is having difficulty explaining. One of his family members was up late one evening and looked outside in the field. He soon saw a lone deer staring at him, which he felt was video-worthy. He soon pulled out his camera and started to record. At first, everything seemed rather ordinary until he sent the video to a friend who spotted something unusual. While he records the deer in the middle of the field, the strange action takes place in the upper right-hand side. There we see a reflection of two faces staring directly at the camera. The man claims he was home alone during the recording, which makes the video utterly terrifying. The faces appear to be middle-aged and are both looking slightly down. What's even more creepy is that the heads appear to quickly pop into frame.
This woman is absolutely terrified in this video. Or she thought she heard keys jingling in her door, so she just assumed that her significant other was home early from work or something. And then she did hear like something, like somebody went into the child's room, which he normally would do when he got home from work, right? Well, she even saw the motion lights that she has along the wall in her child's room. She saw them go off. But then she gets up and there's nobody there. Not a soul. And he's still at work. Oh, and she's crying. You know this shit happened. Don't nobody get on here. I'm going to make up a ghost story unless they're Gypsy Rose. I'm sorry. I just really don't like that bitch. Any way I can come for her, I will. I'm moving on.
I'm so fucking scared right now. It's currently 1 a.m. and my boyfriend is at work.
She heard keys opening her door, so she thought her boyfriend came back earlier than he was supposed to. But then she found out something terrifying. She quickly explained that after she heard the keys, she noticed that motion lights have turned on.
Dark. You have to step in his room to activate the motion light, right? There's 2 of them. Which, if I cut off my bathroom light, I can see that light on from my room, right? Oh, yeah.
And she heard that someone is moving around the house, so she thought her boyfriend went to their baby's room to check on him, because he does that every time he comes back home. Listen what she said next.
Maybe like 5 minutes. I don't hear him moving no more, so I'm like, damn, is he gonna come in the room? Like, you know, like, me and the baby in the room, I know he didn't see the baby was in his bed because I got him out and I put him in bed with me because sometimes I don't like sleeping by myself. This apartment is kind of weird. We just moved here a few months ago and it's just always been like little shit. Like, that's another story though, but so I fucking get up. I get up and I go out here. There ain't nobody here, y'all. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. I turned all the lights. I'm walking around the house. There's nobody fucking here. How can motion lights come on without motion? I heard keys. I heard movement in my living room. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Like, I heard that shit. Clear as day. Clear as fucking day. Not a dream. And there's nobody fucking here but me and my son. Oh my God.
Lights on, lights off. If you watch the Discovery Channel, I'm sure you've seen these guys before. They're the Ghost Brothers. And it's funny, the one says, well, you know, these are the kind of ghosts that you want because it's turning off the lights. It's saving you on your bill. Just saying. Can you tell I got my meds today?
Look at. Watch this. Right here. Right there.
A little flash?
The light in that room went off.
Because all the other lights are on.
Yeah.
And that's at 8:17 this morning, so that's right after we left. That's weird.
All right, I want to see it one more time.
All right, ready?
Oh, yeah.
That's why. I mean,
That's
but you
it.
know what? Them the type of ghosts you want, though. Because those are ghosts that are considerate of bills. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hey, you guys left lights on. That's on you. Y'all didn't take responsibility for that yet. I noticed you didn't go to no clips about that, did you?
At about 4:40 a.m. in August, these two young ladies, they see something on the side of the road, so they start recording, and they get right up alongside of it, and when it slows down, oh, it's so eerie. Now, if you saw this, what would you do? Would you stop? Would you try to communicate, or would you just keep going? I don't know, bitch. I don't know. You bitches are crazy if you think I'm gonna stop and talk to this bitch. Bitch.
On August 6th of 2021, at around 4:40 in the morning, RJs, who took the following video, had been driving down a highway when all of a sudden, something terrifying appeared on camera. The highway in question is located in Alberta, Canada, and isn't thought to be haunted. But after watching this video, it might just be. The video starts off with RJs talking to her sister, who's with her in the car, when out of nowhere, they spot a moving figure in the distance. As their car approaches the mysterious figure, they begin to record. This is what they saw.
Go faster! I'm gonna go in the middle.
The figure appears to be wearing a white dress. They assume it's a woman, but aren't sure if that's what they'd seen. They then turn around and drive back to get a better glimpse of this supposed lady.
She's walking the...
According to RJ's, the mysterious lady had worn a dress straight out of the 50s era and had a hairdo of the same period. Given the description of this lady, along with the fact that she was walking alone late at night in the middle of nowhere, viewers can't help but think that something paranormal had been caught on camera. Some believe that she might have caught the ghost of someone who had passed away on this road. It's not clear as to who or what was caught on camera. It could be that someone had been stranded, but given the circumstances, there's something about this that doesn't seem normal. Who, or maybe even what, was caught on camera?
Let me in, please! Please let me in, please! You have to let me in, please! What the hell are you doing? It's Michael Myers! He killed my husband! He's right behind me! You have to call the police!
Is this ghost here smacking his own ass? Because I want you to tell me what you think it is. After you watch it. It's over. You don't have to worry anymore. Satan's in jail. Mike, what?
Tag a friend who would be this ghost. Or would this be you?
Oh my god, whoa, what's this one doing? Are you okay? The gateway behind me just said SLUT.
This ghost gets way freakier at the end. It's coming up.
Oh my god, what is he doing? Did he just... It looked like he just smacked his own butt. He or she. Are you trying to scare me? There he is. There he is. He keeps coming over. Oh my God, did you see that? He reached his hand out and then a shadow went across the screen.
And a couple more sus messages from the spirit.
Alright, I think we're about done here. Satan. It just said Satan behind me on the other one. Why do you keep saying F you? The devil.
Okay, well, that's the end of the video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a laugh. I hope you had a scare. And like I said, I'm going to reveal now what I wanted to tell you guys in the beginning of the video, but didn't. Thank you for watching till now. Please subscribe. Please like the video before you hear the news. But on Halloween, October 31st, this year, 2024, I am going to be giving away a $50 Visa card to a random subscriber here on my channel. I hope you guys are liking the videos. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, pushing it out there in the algorithm. Get your family to subscribe, whatever. Anybody who's a subscriber of my channel gets a chance, and I am not fibbing you. This isn't a fake giveaway. I really, really am going to do this, and I'm going to reach out to you however you want me to. Anyways, thank you guys for coming to watch the video today. Mwah, mwah. Happy spooky season. Spooky season. Ooh. Bye, bitch.
Bye, have a great time.